Okay, we're going in live there. Can we live? Give a few minutes, minute or so. If anybody out there in YouTube, Facebook land, they want to tune in, they can do so. Let me get my water. Do you want to kick it off or you want to kick it off?
You kick it off.
See, another thing about glass, it holds the cold longer. Funky plastic. And see, plastic is part of, I mean, glass is part of the earth. It's made out of, you know, and it can easily biodegradable. You can crunch it up, it goes right back into the soil, blah, blah, blah.
But not plastic.
Plastic gonna be here for, they said 100 years. Yeah, plastic gonna be here for 100 years. So,
yeah.
Okay. In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program. Known here on social media, wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty Angel Snub 7. I am your soul brother. I'm doing all this over exaggerating because I'm sleepy as hell. I'm trying to wake up. Number one. Okay.
And I'm the one that got him up to do this video because I had some things I need to get off my chest right now.
This is a Sister Noble rant video.
Yeah.
You know how, because I do my rant videos, I always say I have something to knock off my shoulder. I got something grinds my gears. Something is bothering me. And I just have to get it off my chest. So this is a Sister Noble rant video. I'm just gonna add my little two cents in, but it's her video. She's gonna rant. She got something that she want to get off her chest, and we're gonna work with our sister this afternoon. This is still this morning, and we're gonna do that. The subject that we've chosen for these few brief minutes is we need to answer a question. And I'm not the smartest person in the world. Maybe you can help us with this because it's very confusing. I don't know, but it's also very hurtful. What is black? Is it a race or a people? Because you cannot be both. You cannot be the black race. And I will explain it. It's very simple. You have birds. And in the bird species or the bird race, you have vultures, you have chickens, you have pigeons, you have so, you have all kinds of birds. There is no bird in the bird species. There's no species called bird. The race or the species is bird, and within bird is penguins and ostriches and whatever. There is no. So when you talk about the black race, it consists of different people, which would be Africans or Jamaicans, Haitians, whoever melanated, dark-skinned people. This would be considered the people of the black race. But there should not be a people called black in the black race. Like there is no bird in the bird race. That's what they are. They are birds. So when you're talking about the black race, there should not be a people called black because that's what the race is. Y'all understand? Is anybody? Oh, we got somebody in the comments already?
We got one person.
Oh, that's Marquis. Hey, Marquis, what's happening, man? Maybe you can help us with the answer to this question. Is black a race or is black a people? You cannot be both. Now, if we, the so-called Negroes in America, we are called a black people, then how is these other people part of the black race? You cannot be both. It's very confusing, and I want y'all to come in. I've been all over social media as far as I can go. I've been trying to get people to answer this question, and I have yet to hear something clear on this issue, because you as a dark-skinned person, really, you cannot even answer it because you did not even come up with the concept of black. You did not come up with the concept of race. The concept of race, the concept of black was created by races, these Caucasian Europeans, I believe in the late 1800s. I have a video that tells you the whole story from the very beginning to the end. I cannot post it on YouTube because as soon as I try, the people who created the material, they flag it down for copyright infringement. But I do have it on my Facebook. And it's a documentary written by white folks because they're the ones who created this. They tell you what this black and all this stuff is from the very beginning, how race was produced, this concept of race. Chinese, Japanese, Indians, no people of color with melanin in their skin. Nobody had nothing to do with the concept of race. It was created solely by Europeans. So here you are, you're taking their concept, and see, that's what I don't understand about the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. You said that the black man is God, but see, the black man was not created till the white man created him. So how can the black man exist 666 trillion years ago when the black man did not come into existence until the white man made him a few, like 500, 600 years ago? So how is that possible? How can the black man be God? How can the black man be the original man when the black man did not even exist yet until chattel slavery created him? We're going to talk about that. Until the white man created the concept of race. Other people on this planet did not identify, and a lot of them find it very insulting that you call them black. They identify with my tribe or my nation. It wasn't until the Europeans created race that they came up with black, white, red, yellow, and all this other stuff. That's to make it simple for you, because the technical words is mongoloid, negroid, and all that other Africoid, and all this, and the discofoid, all that kind of good stuff. Hey, so Caucasoid, yeah, Caucasoid, whatever. And see, it's really confusing because don't you know that a black person could actually be Caucasian, because really it was based in also upon geographical areas. And you could have melanated skin and be a Caucasian.
In fact, the first Europeans were black.
Were black.
So-called black.
But I'm saying that even under what they talk about as being Caucasian, because it was based not only on skin color, whatever, it was based on geographical location.
I know.
And you had people, you could be melanated, you could be dark-skinned and still be a Caucasian.
Yeah. I mean, because like I said, the first Europeans, so-called Europeans, were dark-skinned people.
Right, and they lived in that area.
Yes.
So they could be Caucasian because it was based on geographical location. So, hey, so now we want to talk about what is black? Is it a people or a race? We also want to get into, and the reason why we're here, most importantly, is the harm that this black stuff causes. The detriment, the division that it causes among melanated people. But see, if you understand what it really is, that's what it was designed for. It was designed to create division. It was designed to create hatred. That's what it was designed for. It was designed to take this concept among melanated people so you will be easier to be conquered. You too busy fighting and divided among, so you're easy to be conquered and controlled. And wherever you find black, and I know some of y'all are black power and pro-black, black first, whatever. Wherever you find black, you will find division, you'll find hatred, you'll find discrimination. These are the things that you will find. Anybody that's talking, even these individuals, when you see them talking all this blackity black stuff, they are very discriminatory, they are hate-filled. That's how because that's what black was designed for. That's what it was designed for. And y'all falling into the race trap.
Speaking of discrimination.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I've been discriminated against on these jobs that I've worked. Oh yeah, because of my phenotype. You know, I look like I'm from Jamaica. I look like I came from the island. Okay, I look like I came from the Caribbean island of Jamaica. That's what I look like. And because what I look like, because of that, I think I have been discriminated against on a lot of these jobs that I've worked. And, you know, I have never been to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
I was not born in Jamaica. My daddy was so-called Jamaican. My mother, so-called Negro.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not from the island of Jamaica. I am not from the Caribbean island just because my dad was Jamaican. I'm from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am what you would call Homo Negro.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a new species. The term, that's the scientific term for a new species that would identify so-called foundational Black Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That is the scientific term that we have chosen to use, called Homo Negro, that would identify the so-called foundational Black American. Okay? Now, someone made a comment under a video about I'm Jamaican. She's Jamaican. She even has the phenotype. So does that mean that I'm not Homo Negro because I look like I'm from Jamaica? Or because I look Jamaican? Does that disqualify me from being Homo Negro? Because my mother was Homo Negro. Everybody on my mother's side of the family, Homo Negro. I don't even know my dad's side of the family. My daddy died when I was like, you know, he died back in 1981, okay? He died when I was a young girl, okay? So, you know, I took offense to that comment last night that was left under a video about me being Jamaican, and because of my phenotype, I even look Jamaican. Okay, and what's your point? Does that disqualify me from being Homo Negro because I look Jamaican? And see, you know, I got a problem with, these concepts that have come about as of lately, because of the ADOS movement. All these constructs that have come up as of late about who's Black, who's Black enough, all these constructs, all these boxes that people want to put other people in. Right. Because of their phenotype, because of how they look. Oh, she looked like she's from another country. So, therefore she doesn't qualify for being Negro. Even though I have experienced, the racism that exists in this country, because I was born here in this country. I have experienced what it's like to be a Homo Negro. I've gone through, racism in this country. I'm living under the system of white supremacy in this country. I was born here. My dad was probably born here too. I was born right here in this country, in this racist ass country, going through the same thing. All of us are going through right now. So I took offense to that comment, because I feel like that's part of the reason why I have gone through a lot of the issues that I've gone through on past jobs, because people have put me in a box of being a foreigner. I believe that's why I'm going through what I'm going through now at my current job, because they probably thought that I was from another country. They probably thought I was from the Caribbean, which, I do look like I am from the Caribbean, but I'm not. But I'm going through because of that. I'm being discriminated against because of that. I'm being harassed on the job. Yeah.
By Black folks.
By Homo Negro.
By Homo Negro.
I'm being harassed on the job by Homo Negroes. Okay? Right now. And it's not a good feeling. It's not, I don't want to be dealing with what I'm dealing with. I mean, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to be feeling like I'm being discriminated against because of my phenotype. But that's what's happening. And that's what's been happening. I know I was working at a law firm and, you know, a comment was made about Haitians are crazy. I turned around and looked at dude and said, I'm not Haitian. Because I felt like the comment was directed at me. He was talking to someone else. But the comment was really directed at me. And I caught on to it. This was a law firm that I was working at where they, you know, didn't treat me. They didn't treat me with respect. I didn't get treated with respect at this law firm. Here, right here in Atlanta, I used to work at a law firm right here. It was a Black-owned law firm. And I did not get treated with any type of respect. You know, the attorneys were really arrogant. The paralegals I worked with were really, you know, they were really disrespectful to me. Very disrespectful. And, you know, I just, you know, thought about all the stuff that I've gone through on past jobs, you know, just going through a lot of workplace harassment, a lot of bullying on the job. And, you know, it's become clear to me that because I look like I'm from another country, that's why I've been going through a lot of stuff that I've been going through on these past jobs. Because of Black people discriminating against me. Folks talking about I'm mixed race because, you know, folks, you know, want to put me in a box talking about I'm mixed race because my daddy was Jamaican and my mom Homo Negro, you know? So I'm mixed race. Because, you know, I look like I'm from another country. I take offense to that because I've experienced, you know, this experience over here in America just like you have. Born here in 1974. Been here all my life. Never been to Jamaica. Never even visited Jamaica. Don't know my daddy's side of the family at all. Don't know him at all. And they never reached out to get to know me. I take offense to that, you know, on me being labeled mixed race. I'm not Black enough, I guess. I'm not Negro enough, I guess. According to you. The same thing white people have done to you, you turn it around doing it to other dark-skinned Black people. Right. You're discriminating against me because I look Jamaican. Because I look like I'm from the Caribbean. Okay, I got the phenotype. Yeah. What does that mean? And, you know, I don't like the fact that I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with on the job right now. I got somebody right now on the job harassing me, bullying me all the time, always finding fault finding, nitpicking motherfucker all the time, always nitpicking, finding fault because she really don't want me there. And she really had a problem with me since I've been there. And I've been dealing with all of that. I filed 3 workplace harassment complaints against this individual. HR taking her side over mine, obviously. HR taking her side over mine because she's the store manager. So they taking her side. And she ain't gonna stop because she's a bully. She's a bully. She's not gonna stop because she's a bully. And then, you know, I'm looking like I'm from Jamaica. So she probably feel like, oh, she's a foreigner. She, you know, she this, she that. Discriminating ass. Because she is, you know, discriminating against me. I know she is. I may not be able to prove it, but I know she is. You know, y'all got all these comments to make about mixed race people and, you know, folks not being dark enough and all that kind of stuff. You know, okay. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what the fuck I've been through. You know, so I mean, I hate to say, you know, black folks are racist, but I'm beginning to think that that's real. You know, black folks, a lot of y'all are racist.
Racist wanna be. Can't be racist. Racist wanna be. Like their massa.
Like massa, yeah.
Yeah, they want to be like the massa.
Yeah.
Where do you think they get it from?
Exactly.
They got it from him. They was not doing this prior to the Europeans showing up. This was not going on.
Yeah.
This is something that was caused by racism. This concept, this race garbage. You know, the superiority thing, the black man is God. Yeah, see, look. The black man is God, right? That's what they teach. There are different shades of black. Go to a hardware store and ask for black. They're going to bring you black, different shades of black. Brown is not a shade of black. So if the black man is God, the original man is God, and he's black, or the original people on the earth was black, how the hell can you claim to be part of them when you brown as hell? You a high yellow Negro. You brown. Are y'all colorblind? You brown. You're not black at all. You're not deeply dark skinned at all. So how you gonna be part of that? When you go to the store and ask for black, you do not get brown. Matter of fact, brown is a recessive of black in the DNA pool. It's recessive. It's the weak. And y'all who are followers of Elijah Muhammad, that's what we was taught. We was taught that brown is the recessive of black. And then brown, then you have red, then you have yellow and so forth. It's the weak side of the black. So you're not a God. You're not related to the original man, because the original man is black. You're brown. You're high yellow. But the question is, what is black? What exactly is that? What qualifies you to be black? Well, black in and of itself is mixed. That's what we are. That's what we are, mixed. Frederick Douglass said during his time, and I figured it out myself, but Frederick Douglass said during his time, I'm not an African. I can't relate to that. This people have been here for 270 years. Now this is Frederick Douglass talking in his time. Umar Johnson, the man that you put on a pedestal, who was also married to a white woman at one time, Frederick Douglass. But he's also telling you that I'm not an African. The people here have been mixed up. He called the people here an admixture. Been here for 270 years. You're not an African. You was created right here, a new people. This is what Frederick Douglass is saying during his time, and I'm telling us right now, that's what the problem, that's what the deal is. A very simple, short story of how this thing happened. Whether y'all like it or not, it's impossible to believe that the original slave was African. So y'all, I mean, you can believe that all you want to, and you can holler and scream. Yes, there were people from the islands, and there were people from the continent. Yes, some of us, that's us, no doubt about it. They came later. The original breeding, the original slaves, the original breeding stock was the dark-skinned people that was already here. They was already here. They was already here. And the Peckerwood called them African. So when you talk about I'm an African, which African you talking about? Because the cracker called the dark-skinned people here Africans. Guess what? He also called the native people here Negro. And yeah, and he also called them nigger. Who else fits that category? You're called an African, you're called a nigger, you're called a Negro. Who else fits that description? We, because that's who we are. That's where we started from. And then all these people, native people that was here, aren't the same. But because of slavery, because of the activity of these Europeans and their enslavement, they forced people who normally would not be together, caused them to come together. Even the African story tell you the same thing, that all those African people was not the same. They were forced to be together due to enslavement. Okay, so this is the first step. First of all these people, Native Americans and Africans, they are not the same. They were forced to be together due to slavery. They were forced to get together on the continent of Africa due to colonialism. They were forced to be together. Now, so you start interbreeding with these people who are the same as far as the geographical location, but like if you go on the continent of Africa, Somalis don't look like Ethiopians. The people in Nigeria don't look like Ethiopians. Everybody is different. The same thing with the Native American people. They were different, but they were forced. There were over 700 tribes in North America. And many of them, we don't even have no idea what they look like. But these people were forced to interbreed and to be together due to slavery. So they mixed with each other. So just even in that, we cannot even claim to be pure, nothing, because these people were mixed. Now, here comes the Peckerwood. He rapes us. So now we have Caucasian European DNA. Now, the mixing continues because he produces what we would call biracial children, or the mulattoes or whatever. We mix with them. Okay? So here you see it, and it continues to mix. Now, it gets even worse because you take these same people and you put them into breeding farms. And fathers was made to have babies with their daughters. Mothers was made to have babies with their sons. It gets even worse. And y'all just want to ignore all this like you're a pure African, you're pure whatever. You're not a pure nothing. So you have all this going on for hundreds of years. So by the time we reach Frederick Douglass, 270 years, a brand new people has come out of this pool. A very simple experiment that you can do. See, I'm an old farm boy. I saw this with my own eyes. I don't have to experiment because I saw it with my own eyes. You a chicken farmer and you start off with red chickens, but for some reason you can't afford red chickens no more. You got to go get another breed. So you bring in yellow chickens. And the yellow chickens and the red chickens, unless you keep them separated, they are going to interbreed. And for some reason, somebody give you some black chickens. So you got red chickens, yellow chickens, and black chickens. Unless you keep them separated, in slavery, remember, there was no separation. Y'all all was Africans, y'all all was niggas. They put you all us in the same damn pen. So if you don't keep these chickens separated, they will begin to interbreed. So you got red chickens, black chickens, yellow chickens mixing. If this continues on for a certain period of time, pretty soon you're not going to have a red chicken. You're not going to have a yellow chicken. You're not going to have a black chicken. You're going to have something weird looking that's different. That's not none of them. Now, in this new species, this new breed of chicken that you develop, some of the babies will look like a red chicken. Some of the babies will look like a yellow chicken. Some of the babies will look like black chickens, but they're not that. They just look that way because that's in their gene pool. And since that's in your gene pool, it's going to come up now and then. So if Africans, that's why you can look like an African or Jamaican or whatever. You can look like these people, but you're not these people. It's in your gene pool. But you're not them. Another quick example is a grapefruit. A grapefruit is a combination of a lemon and an orange. And if you're not careful, if you go to the store, sometimes you can pick up a, yeah, there go Chico again. Sometimes you can pick up a grapefruit by mistake, because if the grapefruit is small enough, you might think it's a lemon or orange. Like some of these pink grapefruits are small enough. If you just grabbing something in the store, you can grab a small pink grapefruit and think that is an orange, because that's in its gene pool. Because you know a grapefruit is bigger than an orange and a lemon. But it's part that's in its gene pool. You can grab some grapefruit that might look like an orange, might look like a lemon, because that's part of its gene pool. So anything is just looking in your family. Some of y'all look like your great-great-granddad or great-great-grandma or some cousin, because that's just part of your gene pool. You look like these people because it's in your DNA. It's part of your gene pool. Oh, I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, get rid of that. Don't even mention his name. Not even mention his name. Block him anyway. Yeah. Yeah,
I gotta get rid of that. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. Sorry for the interruption, y'all. I had to get rid of that. I can't stand looking at it.
Yeah.
But this is what we're dealing with. So when you talk about what is black, that is what black is. Black is the mixture, and the main breeding stock, I'm going to say, is the Native Americans that was already here, and they called them Africans. We are an admixture, and then we were raped. Look at here. You don't even know because of the breeding farms and because of slavery, you really don't even know if you biologically related to the people that you claim. Because this is what happened. Myself and Sister Noble, we's slaves on a plantation, and we has a child. And then Sister Noble makes the massa mad, and he said, I'm gonna take your child and send it to another plantation. So that child never sees their mother again. But this is a child. So the child goes to another plantation, and a sister from another plantation adopts that child and acts like the mother. And then that child says, this is my mother. Even though the child knows this is not my biological mother, but this is my mama. And you see this over and over again. When our people were set loose from slavery, this was the situation. And we began to mix with one another, calling somebody daddy that was not your daddy, calling somebody mama or cousin or whatever. Y'all had no relations. And see, it even happens today. Some of y'all have people in your family that really, there's no related to you. You said, that's my Uncle Frank. That's my Aunt Lizzie. And they are no biologically related to you at all. They're just good friends of the family. I know I had an Uncle Jesse. We used to call him one-armed Jesse because I think he got hurt in the army, and when his arm was amputated, he had a fake arm. My Uncle Jesse, I love my Uncle Jesse. Come to find out, he's not biologically your uncle. He's just a close friend of the family. What? I still love my Uncle Jesse. As far as I'm concerned, he's still my uncle. My Uncle Jesse. But he's not biologically related to me at all. But this is what has happened to us over hundreds of years. The interbreeding, the intermixing. And then, even after we got set loose, we continue to interbreed. We voluntarily run to the white man and continue to have these biracial children and so forth and so forth. And then our Jamaican people start coming here and our African people start coming here, and we just keep the whole mixing thing going on. How the hell you gonna be pure? Now we are pure homo negro. Yeah, we are pure.
We are pure homo
negro. We are that new breed or that new chicken I was telling you about. We've developed into our own species, our own breed. That's what has happened. So you're not Native American.
You're a Homo Negro.
You're not African. You're not Native American. You are your own brand new people created by chattel slavery, just like Frederick Douglass said 270 years ago. And then y'all start tripping on black. See, that's why I use dark skin and dark skin and
dark skin enough.
You're not dark skin enough.
I'm mixed race.
Mixed race,
according to y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what black is. And y'all should be happy for anybody that want to be black. Do you see all these Negroes running around here bleaching their skin and cutting their noses up, trying to look whatever? They don't even want to be black. You should be happy for anybody that want to be black. Even white folks that want to be black. You should be happy. I'll be happy to make an honorary Caucasian person a black. Now, I don't want you to breed with my sister. You're going to have to find you another white woman that think like you do, and y'all can get together. But you can be an honorary black person, part of our tribe. You should be happy for anybody that want to be part of you. You sick son of a pieces of trash. But that's what you're going to find. That's what you're going to find when you're dealing with this black stuff. You're going to find hatred and division. I want everybody as I can.
Hatred and division.
And division. That's what you're going to find. And confusion, because you don't know what the hell black is. And you will never know because you did not create it. The only one who can tell us really what black is the white man, the Caucasian people, because they created the concept of race. But I understand what has happened, and I know what black is. Black is this admixture, just like Frederick Douglass said, way back in his day. And before I even found that out, I figured it out myself one day, just thinking about it. Because see, you just ignore the breeding farms. You ignore the fact that the cracker raped you. And even your DNA tests tell you. Because when y'all tell me I'm African, but your DNA test said, well, you 20% this, 50% that. In order for, that's why y'all always say African. You never specific. You never specific about it. You always just say African in general. If you was pure, tell me what the hell you are. Are you Somali? Are you Ethiopian? Are you Congolese?
Where exactly are you from?
Where are you from? When your happy ass go to Africa, you go there as a visitor. You go there as a tourist. You don't know nobody there. You barely have a friend. And you better go there with some money, because you go there poor, you're going to find out you're not as wanted as you think you are. If those Africans really wanted you, they would accept you with some money. They would accept you poor. All our poor here, we could go to Africa then. They wouldn't want your poor ass coming up. You know, your drug addicted ass, you know, drunk, reefer smoking ass, crazy. They wouldn't want you there. They are start blowing your brains out. Where's all this stuff coming from? They be, we already got problems about it. Now we got some crazy homo Negroes. No.
Well, we, you know, as a people, we got problems.
Right.
Okay. I mean, we're not the worst people on the planet. I'm not saying. Yeah. But we got problems.
We have some serious problems. And one of the problems is this identity confusion.
Yeah.
And then y'all talk about your Kemetic, and then you talk about your Hebrew Israelite. Y'all put on these costumes. I was looking at a brother this morning. Moorish. And y'all want to dress up like people. Even y'all Aboriginal Native people. That's old stuff. If these people would existed right now, they would not be dressing and acting the way they are like they did 1,000 some years ago. They would have to get with the modern time.
Confused as hell.
And y'all dressing these costumes. You try to dress up like Egyptians, the way the Egyptians dressed 5,000 years ago, and
with the hairstyle,
and the Hebrew Israelites out there on the street look like sheep herders without the sheep and the goats and stuff. You know, y'all look crazy as hell.
Crazy.
But that's what black produces, because black produces confusion. You have no idea of what has happened to you. And now you just out here just
confused.
Feel you confused.
Discombobulated.
Yeah. Discombobulated. All messed up.
Confused, all messed up.
So what is black? Black is an admixture. Black is a hybrid. Black is a mutation of over 100 years created by slavery. That's what it is. And because of that, it creates brown-looking people, yellow-looking people. Some of us pass for white, kinky hair, big noses, small noses. We look like almost everything because that's in our gene pool.
I don't think they get what you're saying. Break that down just a little bit further. Break that down just a little bit further.
Black.
What is black?
Okay, what is black? Now, how can you?
It is a connotation, negative connotation
that
has been put on people.
Yeah.
That look like you and I, look like us. Okay, that's what it is. A negative connotation that's been put on us by the so-called Caucasian European.
Yeah.
Black is a color, and it has a very negative connotation
in the English language.
In the English language. Okay. I hope y'all following us. I hope y'all following us. I wish my skin is melanin.
Yeah, put that on.
Oh, that's nice. I wish my skin is melanin, very beautiful and powerful. Yeah. But see, you know, the European didn't see it that way.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The European made it a negative thing.
Yes.
It was something evil, something to be despised, something to be looked at as impure. That's what black meant to the Caucasian or the European, you know, when it came to us. It was something to be looked at as impure, evil, despised. Okay, but thank you for your comment, Marquise.
Yeah.
Lastly, okay.
See, the thing about really about blackness, and I don't like using that word. I said soul brothers and sisters because that's what the ancestors that I know who live, might be your mother, might be your cousin, might be your cousins, might be your whoever that lived during the 60s and the 70s. They created for us. It did not come from white folks. It did not come from Africans. It did not come from the Japanese. They said we are soul brothers and sisters. We are of the tribe of soul. This is what we are. So you have soul music, soul food, and we just have this thing that belongs to us. When you think about soul music and soul food and those things connected to soul, there's only one people that you can think of. That's the descendant of a slave born in America, having melanated or dark skin, born from slaves. Right? It's us, the so-called African American.
I Empress suck much. Okay. I Empress suck much. He never said he's white. He never said that we were white. Okay, don't get us confused with Yvette Carnell of ADOS. We don't want to be made white. Okay, don't get us confused.
Matter of fact,
we do not want to be made white.
Matter of fact, we don't deal with color here at all. We're soul brothers and sisters.
Okay,
that's what I represent. Soul brothers and sisters. And soul brothers and sisters, we look, as far as our skin tone is concerned, we are the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. Big noses, small noses, kinky hair, semi-straight hair. We have all kinds of looks. We have all kinds of backgrounds.
Oh, you're talking about,
I'm talking about
Marquise. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
I'm talking about Marquise. Oh,
okay. Where's Marquise at?
Marquise.
I can't tell. Is Marquise?
I wish my skin is melanin. He said, Marquise. Yeah, I can see I can see why he said that. Yeah. I wish my skin was melanin. I wish I could see why he said that.
Yeah.
You know.
But see, I'm gonna tell people, that don't mean we better than folks. See, you got a lot of these blackity black, dark-skinned folks, whatever. They are racist wannabes. They want to flip the script and turn melanin and dark skin into superiority thing, like the way the crackers made white. Just because I have melanated skin, just because I have dark skin, I'm not better than no other people on this planet. Because melanated skin on everything on this planet has a good side and a bad side. That's just how life is on this planet. So yeah, it has a good side, very positive side, but it also has bad sides too. Like everything on this planet has what they say in Chinese, the yin and the yang. There's always a positive and negative on this planet. So, but see, when you're dealing with races, they want to try to make their race, their skin color superior over others. I don't do that here. I don't even want to talk about skin color because it don't mean nothing to me. That's for races, and some of these people are racist or racist wannabes. You know, I'm not into that. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm not a racist. I don't care. I don't want to see no human being on this planet starving to death. I don't care what you look like. I don't want to see no woman that don't have a good husband. I don't want to see no man without a good wife. I want what is good for everybody on this planet. I don't want no poor people. I don't want nobody homeless on the street. I don't want nobody drug addicted. I don't want to feel better than somebody. I want human beings. I want human. Matter of fact, I even want better for the animals out there. I want them to live decent lives out there. I want to care for this earth because that's all you got. If you destroy this earth and mess this earth up, you're gone.
This is the only life we have.
This is all you got. You have a bunch of people here that's just sick in the mind. They're sick in the mind with this race crap. But so I want to play the race game with them. And I asked them, how are you black and you a high yellow nigga? How are you black and you brown skin? Matter of fact, these high yellow Negroes and these brown skin folks talk all that melanated stuff more than the ones that actually got it. I mean, go look on YouTube. The main ones that talk about the melanin and the dark skin, they don't even have none. I'm like, well, where your melanin at? And then the ones who are in charge or the ones who are running these teachings, they don't have melanated skin. They talk about the black man is God, but when you look at their organizations and look who they are and who they marry, they're not marrying no dark-skinned people. They're not following no dark-skinned leadership. Is that because we who have dark skin too damn dumb? And so what you see here is the same thing that we have under white supremacy. You have a bunch, now you still have the light over the dark. They talking melanated, they talking dark skin, but it's the light skinned folks that's running the show. It's the same, so it's the same thing. The only thing you did, you pushed the Peckerwood out the picture, and now you got light skinned Negroes who think like Peckerwoods that took their place. And then we have some of those, and I understand where they come from, when they have concern with the hurt and the pain of us who have dark skin. We have been made mockery, not only by the Peckerwood in this society, but by our own people, and we suffer hurt and pain. But then we turn around and put that dark skin, we put that melanated skin on a pedestal, then we discriminate against others.
People like me.
Yeah.
Because I look like I'm from Jamaica.
Right.
That's what I'm dealing with right now. Discrimination.
Discrimination on your
right
own.
now.
But see, that's what black, dark skin, that's what all this stuff does.
And it then went over into my job. You know, I'm being discriminated against on the jobs that I've worked. I've experienced, I know I have. I just, you know, I have experienced a lot of bull crap because of other blacks. People looking at me thinking, oh, she must be from another country. She look like she Jamaican. She look Haitian. So I'm on the job catching hell and don't know why. Don't know why until I realized, oh, that's the reason why. It didn't even dawn on me. I'm on the job catching hell all these years because of what I look like. Because of what I look like. Black folks discriminating against me.
Yeah.
I'm at church. Black women hating on me.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of bullshit is that? I mean, but you know, I mean, what can I do? I can't help how I look. I can't help how I look. I can't help my daddy was Jamaican. My mama was Homo Negro. And I miss my mama dearly. She's no longer with me. I miss her dearly. My daddy died back in 1981, like I said earlier. And you know, I'm just bothered by this. I'm bothered by Black folks discriminating against me because of what I look like. It was just something that you know was on my mind when I woke up this morning. You know, you got folks that, you know, they just, you know, yeah, I mean, but see, you got folks that just, you know, you got folks that look at me like, okay, well, you know, she not Homo Negro because her dad was Jamaican. Even though I don't even identify with being Jamaican at all. I don't identify with it at all.
So we have
and then you got somebody asking a question. You are being discriminated against for being Jamaican. How? Well, first of all, I've been harassed on the job since, you know, by this store manager since February of this year. I've been harassed, and I'm like, okay, you know, I mean, she started really fucking with me back in February, you know, when I transferred to her store. Okay. You know, and I just feel like a lot of that has to do with, you know, her and some other folks thinking that I'm Jamaican, that I'm from another country, even though I don't sound like I'm Jamaican, but you know, that don't mean nothing, you know, that don't mean nothing to Black folks. But anyway, it's based on how you look.
Yeah.
Okay. Based on how you look. So, you know, I just been going through a lot, you know, y'all. Man, I could tell you some things, you know, but I don't think you're going to believe me if I tell you. Taalik know, because I've been giving him an earful of stuff I've been going through.
Yeah.
You know, so he knows, you know. But, I mean, it's just one thing after another with this store manager who is from New Orleans, okay? And she Homo Negro, okay? She from New Orleans, okay? Light skin too. She light skinned, but she Homo Negro. Okay, she definitely a nigga. I can tell you that now. And, I mean, you know, I'm just saying the way she act, the way she carry on, she's a definite Negro. Okay, straight Negro. Okay, so I'm just like, and none of her parents are white. Both of them are Black. Okay, and I'm just like, I mean, it's just been one thing after another with this person. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, I'm in this store working hard. Like, I'm busting my ass in this store. And it's always a complaint. It's always something she got to say that's negative. It's always something negative that she has to say. It's always something. She's always finding fault. Always finding fault. Always got something negative to say. She's been talking about me with other employees. Talking negative about me with other people. And I'm not going to run it down. I'm not going to run it down. No. You just have to believe what I'm telling you. It's a long story. Taalik know what I've been dealing with. I'm not gonna run it down.
No, run it down. I mean, teach it.
Teach it. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Harry Bell. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
To live.
Yeah, to live. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were saying. Okay. You know, but I'm just like, you know, just been dealing with a lot. You know, and it's draining. It's mentally draining. I just feel like this individual is an energy vampire. Have y'all heard of energy vampires? They suck all the energy, all the life out of you. She's a straight energy vampire. And you know, she's constantly upset. I mean, upset about something. I mean, we've been passing the inventories at our store now. We've been passing our inventories. And she doesn't want to give me credit for the first one that we passed back in March. Now, I came to the store in February, early February, but she don't want to give me credit for the inventory that we passed in March, even though their inventory prior to that was horrible because they had somebody at the store stealing from the store. They had somebody at the store stealing from the store. So the inventory prior to me coming to that store was horrible. And then when I came in early February, the inventory was okay by March. It was okay. It was good by March. It was good again in August. It was good again in August. She doesn't want to give me any credit for that very first inventory since I've been at the store, okay? And she's always got something negative to say. Always, I mean, if it ain't one thing, it's another with this person. If it ain't one thing, it's another with this individual. And then I was at the law firm. I was at a law firm, working at a law firm. You know, a comment was made about Haitians are crazy. And I knew the comment was directed at me. This old man in the law firm, who happened to be the father of one of the attorneys at the law firm. He happened to be the father of one of the attorneys at the law firm, as well as the father of the office manager at this law firm. It's a Black-owned law firm. This old man in the office telling folks not to talk to me. Okay? This old man in the office making comments about Haitians being crazy, even though I'm not Haitian. I told him I'm not Haitian. I turned around and looked at him and told him I'm not Haitian. He made a comment and I knew the comment was directed at me. He sat right behind me in the cubicle, right behind me, watching me, watching my every move, going back reporting what I'm doing to the office manager, who is his daughter, okay? This dude makes a comment about Haitians being crazy. And I turned around and told him, I'm not Haitian. And I knew he was talking about me. I knew he was. He made that comment to another person that worked in the law firm. She was a paralegal, you know. Name was Amber. In fact, her name was Amber. And, you know, he told Amber not to even talk to me. Stop talking to me. Amber was talking to me prior to that. Amber was talking to me when I first got to that law firm. When that dude told her to stop talking to me, she stopped talking to me. She stopped talking to me. And I went through a lot of crap at that law firm. I went through a lot of crap. And I just feel like a part of that was because they thought I was someone from another country. They thought I was Haitian or Jamaican or whatever. I was discriminated against by the people in the law firm. Okay? And I'm not a Caribbean infiltrator, by the way. You know, I am Homo Negro.
Absolutely.
Okay? I'm not, you know, in any type of Caribbean infiltrator. I don't know what you're referring to. I know you're not talking about me. I hope you're not. So I don't know what you're talking about. Clarify that. While I'm not crazy about Caribbean infiltrators, no one should be harassed on the job. You need to clarify that because I don't know what you're talking about. I was born here.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? I'm a Homo Negro. What are you talking about?
I want to say this too about these blackity black folks. To give you an example, that they really don't like black like they say out of their mouth. When they get angry at me, you can tell they doing everything in their power not to call me a black something, so whatever. And they're not saying black because black is beautiful. They saying it for the usual, because black is ugly, black is nasty, black whatever. That's the reason why.
Empress suck much. I did not say I was Jamaican.
This is dumb.
I did not say I was Jamaican. Stop fucking putting me in a fucking box. You don't know me.
Wait a minute. See,
that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm being discriminated against right now.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. Because of that asshole right there. Because of people just like him.
That. Yeah.
That's why I'm being discriminated against.
Him or her or it.
That's why I'm being discriminated against.
What is Empress suck much? What are you? Show your face. Let's see what the hell you look like.
I said my father was Jamaican. I didn't say I was Jamaican, motherfucker. I didn't say I was Jamaican. I said I'm homo negro. Stop fucking putting folks in a fucking box.
That's what they
do.
You
don't know me. You don't know what the fuck I've been through.
But see, they caught up in that. I told you, they caught up in that.
You don't know what I've been through.
They caught up in that black garbage, that's dumbass, that racist mindset. They caught up in that stuff. They are racist wannabes, just like the pepper.
I said my mom also was homo negro, motherfucker.
So how the hell is she gonna be a Jamaican when her mother was homo negro or a so-called African American?
I am not from Jamaica, motherfucker. Just because my dad was Jamaican, that don't mean nothing. Oh, I hate when people do shit like that. I hate when people put me in this. That's why I'm being discriminated against. That's why I'm going through what I'm going through right now. That's the reason why. That's why I've been discriminated against on these jobs. That's the reason why. That's why I've been discriminated against on these jobs. That's the reason why.
But you know, I mean, people are stupid because, like I say, if you have an orange and a lemon, you get a grapefruit. It's not an orange, it's not a lemon. If this sister, her father was Jamaican or came from the islands, matter of fact, it's a possibility he wasn't even born in Jamaica. It's a possibility he was born right here in the United States. It's a big possibility that he was born right here in the United States. Her mother was born right here in the United States, a citizen of Georgia, right? Georgia?
Yeah.
See? So how can she be a Jamaican? She would be a mix. She could not be a Jamaican. She never been to the island. You're just stupid.
Wasn't born on Jamaica. Wasn't born in Jamaica, I meant to say.
See, that's what happens when you get caught up in all this blackity black, this race garbage.
Wasn't born in Jamaica at all.
And me personally, I don't even give a damn. I don't even care about stuff like that. I don't even care about that. See, that's this kind of thing. Look, when it comes to white folks, all white folks are not the same. All Caucasian people aren't the same. But guess what? They know how to come together to kick your ass and keep you down. When you go look at the Congress, when you look at the judicial system, all these, you think they love each other and la-di-da and whatever? They are not the same. They have all kinds of different beliefs. They all have all kinds of different opinions, all types of stuff. But when it comes To you, they know how to come together to kick your ass. And you too damn stupid to be able to do the same thing. You concentrating on she's a Jamaican or whatever. They're going to kick all of your ass. They're going to put all of you in the same damn grave.
All of it.
That just goes to show you how stupid you Negroes is. And guess what? I'll be happy. I would look if they wanted to put you in the grave right now. And they said, "Well, Taalik, it's up to you. Do you want us to kill all of y'all or let you live and get?" Look, I'll be the first one. Stop putting us in this grave because y'all too damn stupid to live. You're too damn stupid to live. This don't make any sense. You caught up in who's a Jamaican, who's Haitian, who this and who's that.
That's the reason why I've been going through what I've been going through on these jobs.
You know,
that's the reason why.
And see, because I do have dark skin, you would like to really get on my case, but see, that's what you claim that you love, and you really want to come at me a certain way. But damn, he got dark skin.
He got dark skin. Yeah.
So it's, you really want to come at me a certain way. Matter of fact, one of the reasons why you won't listen to me is because of my dark skin. Because a dark skin represents being a nigga, and a nigga can't tell you nothing. And that's why y'all gravitate toward the lighter skinned people.
Like Taalik Nasheed.
Like Taalik Nasheed or Yvette Carnell and Tom Toxin. These light skinned folks. Or maybe you don't want to deal with skin at all, so you go to the Black Authority. Some faceless troll running around here and give that cat thousands of dollars.
Yeah, yeah.
Brother Talim said, yeah, Taalik, I concur with physical death is the best option.
Why physical death is the best option.
From all this bull crap. Yeah, you're too stupid to live. As dumb as you are. Here these Caucasian people are, as different as they are, no matter where they are in the world, they know how to come together against Africa. Look at them. They know how to work. All of you, as different as they are, they know how to come against your precious Africa. Y'all African oppressed people, and Africa don't give a damn about you. They know how to work together. Here you are, you tripping on trivial stuff that really don't mean nothing, and you learned it, and the reason why you think that way because you got it from your massa. Because that's what he do. He put people in these categories and judge folks. Even his own people, because remember at one time, and he still do, they make fun of the Irish and they make mockery of the Germans.
Yeah.
They still do that to this day.
And the Jews, even though they white.
And the Polish and the Jews. They make mockery of their own folks like that. Put them, everybody in these different categories. And there you go. She is Jamaican. She's a Haitian. You're just as dumb as and stupid and silly as they are. And look what this situation has caused them.
I'm homo Negro.
Right. Homo Negro.
Homo Negro.
She's a soul sister. I don't deal with race here. I don't care about Jamaican all like that. You want to be part of this family? Then you come on. Light skin, nappy hair, skinny, thin nose, big lip. I don't give a damn about this stuff.
Piss me off. That pissed me off.
And they ain't gonna sit here, and then what make it so bad, when you tell somebody what you are, they still gonna come here and tell you who the hell you are.
Like you know me, like you know my experience.
Like they gonna tell me
like you know what I've been through.
Like they gonna tell me I'm
telling you what some of the things I've been through, but you really don't know everything I've been through. Okay, you don't know. You don't know what I've been through living in this country. I done got pulled over in traffic stops. You know, I done had to go pay various tickets, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I've been discriminated against.
Right.
I've been called a nigger, you know. The white supremacists came after me a few years ago, threatened to take my life, you know. Oh yeah, Taalik, no.
Yeah.
I ain't never been to jail because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be in a situation like that, you know. Exactly. But that don't mean I have not experienced racism or white supremacy. I'm living under racism and white supremacy now. Right along with him.
Right.
My mama suffered under racism and white supremacy.
Right.
Okay. My daddy suffered under racism and white supremacy. Okay. Racism, white supremacy exists in Jamaica too, you know. But he suffered here. He lived here in the States. Okay.
Right.
He suffered under racism and white supremacy.
Right.
And them white folks didn't care if he was from anywhere else. They didn't care about his accent, none of that. None of that. He still suffered. And he died young. He died young. I mean, died of a heart attack in his early 50s, I do believe. You know, so I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah, block him. But so I mean, you know, so I'm just, you know, I'm just, you know, I've been going through a lot, so you know, I mean, you know, I just been going through a lot.
First of all, I really hate it when people try to tell me what I am. If you want to be an African or Aboriginal, whatever, if you want to be Donald Duck, I don't give a damn what you want to be. That's your business. Don't come here and you never hear me from this channel. I don't tell you who you are. I don't tell you who you are. I say that we are soul brothers and sisters, and you can be a soul brother, you can be Kemetic, you can be a Christian, you can be whatever under that. This is what we are as a people. Because you need to identify and come together under one umbrella as a people. Just like these people, these Caucasians are under the jurisdiction or whatever, under the United States, even though they are different. They are Americans, even though they are Jew. They are Americans, whether they are Anglo-Saxon. They are Americans, whether they, whatever the hell they are. And so that's what we need, just an umbrella that we can all come up under. You come here and trying to tell, as mixed up as our history is, you want to try to put us in a category that we'll never fit because we're not pure nothing. We're not pure nothing. I'm not African. You're not African. If you got this background, you're not African, you're not an Aboriginal, you're none of those things.
I'm not from Africa.
I don't know about no damn Africa. And if I'm an African, then you tell me, show me my relatives there. Let's get on a plane. Let's go see my relatives.
Show me what tribe I'm from.
You can't even tell me about my relatives that live across the street from me. How the hell you gonna tell me I'm an African and you can't even tell me that who my relations are right across the street. Don't tell me who the hell I am. That's your idea. And who told you was an African? The white man did. There's no African people that came over here to teach you. Don't you know, brother? You are and plus, if the Africans actually told us we was Africans, they would know who we are. They said, you from Ghana, you from Nigeria. They would be able to tell you those things. How come nobody ever able to tell us exactly and be specific who the hell you supposed to be? Because you're none of it. That's why they can't. How come they can't point you to your relatives? Because you have none. None. You have none. Silly Negro. So silly, so stupid. And so your best bet, your best option really is just to die off. Because y'all so pathetic losers. You confused. You don't think properly. You just hear. And it's really sickening. You are an embarrassment to melanated people. All your high science and your scholarship, you think that you're so smart. But when people who can really see a little something look at all they like, them some silly Negroes. You are an embarrassment to Africans, really. You are an embarrassment to Native Americans. You and your silly Facebook posts and your dumbass YouTube videos. And so they come here. They come here because I'm a man in the mirror. And they feel stupid when they look in this mirror. Don't feel stupid. If you got some stuff on your mouth, just wipe it off. Clean yourself up. But no, you rather stay a damn idiot. And we don't play that here. We are about progress. We are about accepting the reality. We are really about the liberation of the people. out of this situation once and for all. I don't give a damn about conferences. I don't care about these debates. Talking about activity that can actually change your condition. And you don't have it like that. Only thing you have is feel-good rhetoric. And you are just as nasty and profane and vulgar and hate-filled like your slave master. Just like some of these trolls that come here. Good example. So what is black?
What is black?
Is it a people or a race?
Are we black enough for you?
You know?
Are we black enough? Am I black enough for you?
Yeah. Well, I'm black enough, I would say. I guess they would say, but I don't want to be an African. I'm filled with self-hatred.
Because you don't want to be an African.
Because I don't want to be an African. A continent. Because African is not a people. It's a continent. Be specific. What people, show me my relatives, what people do I belong to?
Am I Nigerian?
If I
am I, you know, am I Nigerian? Am I Liberian?
Yeah,
am I
Liberian.
Ghanaian? Am I, show us.
If anybody we should be Liberians, because they are our people. They was our people. They was slaves that was here, and they was transferred to the African continent, and now they really are Africans because they've been there for generations. If I would be an African, I would be a Liberian. Oh, but the white man, see, they don't talk about Liberia because they said the white man started Liberia, you know, that colony up over Liberia. The white man took the whole damn continent over. Where are you gonna go in Africa where he haven't been? These people over there speak French, they speak Spanish and English as their primary language. You silly Negro. How? See, this just dumb. You know, there's an old saying, the more I talk to you, the dumber I get. You know, that's how it is dealing with some of these suckers.
Wow.
The more you talk to them, the dumber you get. Brother Talib says, I've been to other places, but it took me to come here to Nebraska to realize from experience that so-called blacks discriminate against each other when we are outnumbered by the races.
See?
So I want you to make a response video because I want you to show us what this black is. Because in order for you to determine what is black and what ain't black, we got to know what the hell it is. I know what it is. You might not like what we presented. That's the reality of it. But since you know different, show us exactly what this black is. And you really can't because black comes from the European. They the only ones. They the ones who created it.
They created it.
They created it. You really can't.
From out of chattel slavery.
Out of chattel slavery. You really can't say what it is anyway, because you did not create the concept of race. Had nothing to do with it. The only thing you're doing is taking what the white man gave you and then you run with it. That's what you've done.
Whole new species out of chattel slavery.
Created by chattel slavery. That's what has happened.
Homo Negro. And
you still act like a slave.
Homo Negro.
You holler black power and black this, that, and that, and still a slave. Still think like a slave. Think just like your racist ass massa. Wherever you find black, you will find hatred. And these people are nasty and they're vulgar, they're disrespectful. That's what goes along with that nasty stuff. That's right. That's right, Chase. Africa is still living under colonialism right now. It definitely is. Absolutely, brother Talib. What kind of African speak Dutch and Portuguese and French and English? So what kind of Africa do you have over there? These are the languages. These are the languages of that represent the country. And even some of these supposed to be African custom. A lot of that stuff has been mixed with what they learned from Europeans. It's not even pure African stuff no more. So what's special about Africa when it's all messed up? It's not what it was prior to Europeans. The Europeans was there for who knows how damn long. And they have affected. If you go to Angola, Angola is the most Christian damn African country on the continent. They love them some Pope. I mean, thousands of people come out when the Pope comes to Angola. Christian. That's the Africa. Hell, you might as well stay here. You're not getting anything different. You got European over there. You got European over here. What difference does it make? But this European, at least you know what the hell's going on. You go over there, you don't know that. You don't have. That's foreign to you.
I'm not ashamed of being Jamaican. That ain't what I said. I said I'm Homo Negro. I never said I was ashamed of being Jamaican. Oh, I said I was being discriminated against because people think I'm Jamaican or Haitian. That's what I said. I never said I'm ashamed of being Jamaican. I said I'm Homo Negro. That there's a difference.
It's just silly person. It's just silly person.
I said I was being discriminated against because of the phenotype, because I look like I'm from Jamaica. See what I'm saying?
What the trolls come out.
I look like I'm from Jamaica. I look like I'm from the Caribbean. So that's why I'm being discriminated against on these jobs. That's what I said. Okay? Don't get it twisted. That's what I said.
It's a troll. They don't care. They don't care what.
I said I am Homo Negro.
It's a troll. They don't care about what you are. And see this thing about too. These people, trolls, show your face. What the hell are you? How you living? I want to see an example of all this stuff. That's what I want to see. But see, that's again, it's wherever you find this blackity black garbage, whatever, it's divisive, it's hate filled. These people are nasty, they're vulgar, they're disrespectful, discriminatory, just like their slave master. That's where they learned it from. Been here living with racists for hundreds of years, and you become just like them. Have no respect for nobody else. It's all about you, just like the Peckerwood. It's all about them.
Discriminatory.
Just like them. Just like the racists. Oh, well. Well, on that note, I think we've said all that needs to be said. Unless you have something else to add, sister.
I mean, other than, what I said earlier, I just want to say that, a lot of folks, they want to put folks in a boat in a category because one of their parents happened to be from, another geographical location, or one of their parents may have been born here in the States, but they are Haitian or Jamaican in heritage. You want to put somebody in a category because one of their parents happened to not be so-called foundational Black American. But don't discriminate against me. I don't feel like that's right for you to be discriminating against me because I look like I'm from another country. I look Haitian or I look Jamaican. That's not, don't discriminate against me because of, a phenotype. That's it, a phenotype. Treat me like, you would any human being, that would treat you with respect and dignity. Treat me the same way.
Right.
I was born here in the States. I have no problem with being Homo Negro. None. Because I am Homo Negro. Always have been, always will be. Just been going through a lot, and I just had to talk about this because I felt some type of way.
Absolutely.
About, these constructs that people want to put others in because they may not have two parents that are so-called foundational Black American. You know, we can't worry about that at this point.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know, they may not have two parents that are considered foundational Black American. You know, so you want to put folks in a boat, in a category, because they don't have both parents as so-called foundational Black American.
Right.
But only one parent, maybe, as a so-called foundational Black American. So you want to discriminate against me. And say that, you know, and say that I'm not homo Negro. Who are you to tell me that I'm not homo Negro? I don't identify with Jamaica. I've never been to Jamaica. Never been there. I don't know my daddy's family. None of them. And they wasn't trying to get to know me. You know, so, and that's it, basically. Just, you know, I just don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate, you know, having my career taken away from me at the law firm. I don't appreciate that because of discrimination by other Blacks. I don't appreciate that at all. I don't appreciate going through what I'm going through right now on my current job because Black folks want to discriminate against me. I don't appreciate that. You know, so that's it pretty much. You know, I'm just tired of going through, tired of dealing with, you know, people like that look like me that are coming against me for what I believe to be discrimination based on nationality. Right. And that's really what it is. Discrimination based on nationality. That's what I would call it. You know, and, you know, I don't appreciate it. I was in here working hard, you know, in this store and, you know, for months. And then this person, you know, doing everything she can to undermine me. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it at all. And I'm sick of it. And then somebody trying to control folks, you know, you're not going to control me. You're not going to control me, and you're not going to keep on harassing me either. I'm not going to tolerate that. You know, so that's pretty much it, you know. And don't fucking, you know, don't put me in a boat. You know, all of y'all blackity black folks. You know, all of y'all talking about dark skinned folks. You know, all of y'all talking about don't marry no dark skinned woman. I mean, I'm sorry, don't marry no light skinned woman. I meant to say all of y'all talking about don't marry no light skinned woman. Okay, you know, so you know, that's pretty much all I have to say, really. You know, the camera is making us black, you know, that's that energy flowing. Yeah. That's that energy flowing. See, the camera is making us black. See what I'm saying?
See, this is what black really is.
This is what black really is. See what I'm saying? You see this? See this black? That's what black is. That's what black is. Right. Right there. That's black. Right. That's black. Okay? This right here is brown. There's a difference. This is brown, okay? Almost got a short end. This brown. Right. This all my hair right here, okay? This all my hair. Okay? This ain't no weave. This is all my hair. But anyway, that's pretty much it, really. You know. Well, okay. On that note, this is black. Yeah. On that note, like we having a blackout. Yeah, we have a blackout. See? I wonder what's up with the, you know, the first videos we did was just fine. Yeah, yeah. Now all of a sudden the camera wants to start. It's that energy flowing. It's because we're talking about black. What is black? It's that energy flowing. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Because we're talking about black. Yeah. It's that energy coming through. It must be. It must be. On that note,
gonna leave us with a few
Somebody
announcements.
said they testing Sister Noble today.
Yeah, all them trolls coming.
All them trolls. I know.
Come messing with you.
And them the type of folks I have to deal with too.
Yeah.
Them the type of folks that have been discriminating against me on the jobs.
Yeah.
That I've worked.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Them the type of folks that I've been having to, write complaints on for workplace harassment, discrimination, stuff like that. So them the types. Them the types.
Well, you attracted a whole bunch of them on this one. Yeah. A whole bunch of trolls.
No, because they just like the white folks.
Yeah, they just like the
just
racists.
like them white supremacists. Just like the white supremacists that came up against me a few years ago.
Same thing.
Got that same mentality.
I know. That's what
That same mentality.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
But support our sister. Come on,
we blacked out, huh?
We blacked out. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it.
It's the energy that we've been putting out. See, it's coming back.
Because we've been sitting right here. The last few videos that we've done, it was perfectly fine.
Exactly.
I mean, it's really acting.
And we are blacked out.
It's really acting.
This is what you call black. This is black.
This is blackout.
This is black. Okay. Not this.
See, when you come up closer.
Not this. This ain't black. This brown. Okay. There's a difference. There's a difference. Okay. So.
Okay, there we go. Raise that up. There we go.
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah. Okay. So on that note, support our sister Noble Levine. She has a new website. It's in the description box. AncientCreationMyths.com. Her YouTube channel, all her information to your blog. She's a good writer. You need to check out her writings. All the links to all her materials, everything is in the description box.
I'm not black enough, so they might not check out my writing.
Yeah.
Because I'm not homo negro enough for them.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I'm not homo negro enough. So they might not. See what I'm saying?
Thank you, twin.
Thank you.
The trolls showed up today.
Thank you.
It's Friday. They must don't have to work today or something.
They showed up today.
Yeah, the trolls show up today.
Yeah.
He was talking to a troll that I blocked. Talking about him. But her information is in the description box. Support and subscribe to our sister Rashida Strober, dark-skinned activist. Also, Soul Brother Talib, information is in the description box. Our Soul Brother Gary. And thank you for joining us. Also, tomorrow, be here for Soul Liberation Day 2020. And I hope that I can bring to us a message. I hope that the whole gang is here tomorrow, and we can have a good time, have a good laugh, also get a message that can cause us to think and hopefully think enough, whereas no matter how small our gathering is or how large, we can take some type of for real action in order to change the condition, because clearly our conferences, these debates, these DVDs, and all this other stuff, it's not working for us. Do you or do you not want to be liberated? That's the question. And I don't care what you say out of your mouth. Your actions show that you really don't. You're comfortable in this.
Yeah.
You're comfortable in this, because you should be wanting to do. You see that something is not working. You need to leave that alone. Go to find something else. It's like a trapped animal. Have any of you ever seen an animal when they get trapped? When they're trying to get out of a trap? When they see that something is not working, they try something new. That's what animals do. Here you are with this fantastic brain, and you keep doing the same stuff over and over. It's not working because you like someone. You might like a certain preacher or a certain teaching, but it's not getting you out of your situation. So you will remain in the trap. You will remain in the trap. Some animals are so desperate, they bite their own leg off, tails off, to get out the trap. That means they have experiencing serious, yeah, we're black again. That means they are experiencing, they had to experience serious pain, but that pain was worth experiencing to get the hell out the trap so they could be free.
And that's what you call black.
Yeah, that's what you call black.
That's black.
That's black. Every time you do that,
This brown.
Yeah, it's brown. Hey there, Key. On that note, we out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Central, 3:30 p.m. Eastern for Soul Liberation Day. I'm going to have to probably make some of you guys administrators so that y'all can block some of these trolls, because nobody have time for that kind of, it's very sickening and it's distracting. So anybody that want to be an administrator, let me know. I'm going to try to take care of that. All these trolls, we're not going to have any trolls running around here writing all this garbage tomorrow and disturbing our meeting, because we're not here to play games and be silly like that. Too old for it. On that note, I'm out of here. I'm Angel Snubbed 7.
I'm Sister Noble.
And we are Audi 5000. Yeah. So we're out of here. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Keaton. Even thank the trolls for helping me with the view count. Brother Talib, Twin, and Chase, and who else is here? Oh, Brother Marquise and Earthman. Yeah. Thanks everybody for being here. I even got people in my see, I got people in my Facebook today too. Thank you, Facebook. I'm not ignoring you. Thank you for being here. And come back and be with me tomorrow, Soul Liberation Day.
Got 2 comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right there.
Emojis. Thank you for being here, everybody. And we want to see you tomorrow, Soul Liberation Day 2020. Till next time, y'all. As Dr. Newton's always say, I wish us important. I wish us love, peace, and soul. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Big up to you too, Joe. Okay, and broadcast.